I'm guessing because in the Destiny universe they eat these on ships. I don't know. But that's what it is. Alright, 1/4 cup of white sugar. Oh yeah. Okay. And we will be adding the butter in just a second. Well, I mean, in just a minute or two. Again, we're just melting the butter right now, getting it to brown. Yes, Jay has recently started streaming more. If you are not following Jay, please do. Please do. Okay, let's go ahead and clear some of the stuff out of the way now that we've used it, the brown sugar and the white sugar. Alright, while this is... wrong way. While this is browning, I need to go wake up Shenji. Give me 1 second, guys. Play the drop game while I be right back. Okay, but I need to look it up. Alright. I'm just keeping our butter going. You're melting? Okay. So we got this, and then... okay, it's gonna say and mix. It doesn't say with what. And then in a small bowl, alright. Small bowl. As I almost break the egg right there. Combine the bread flour and all-purpose flour. Now I don't have bread flour, so we're just combining the total amounts of flour, which would be 1 3/4 cup. So we're gonna do essentially 1 cup of flour. Flatten and get this out. They are, aren't they? I think, you know, it's kind of like they can fix any mood. I mean, you can still be crying and eating a chocolate chip cookie, but you're not as sad. You love cookies? I was about to say, Brittany, if you can make a poll. What's everybody's favorite cookie? Let's find that out. 1, 2, and it can be like homemade, it can be store-bought, it can be a Girl Scout cookie. What's everyone's favorite cookie? 1, 2, 3. Let's do 3 and about a half here. It's not time for food yet, sweetie. I'm sorry. Again, going good. We're just waiting for it to get brown there. Over medium. Oh, shoot, medium. Okay. Take it off a second. Lower down the temperature. I had it on medium high. It's supposed to be on medium heat. So maybe it's going to be there fairly quickly. Alright. Flour. Baking soda, salt, and oats. So baking soda, we need 1.5 teaspoons. Okay, baking, oh, nope, that's this tablespoon. Alrighty. Remember, it's baking soda, not baking powder. 1. Okay. There we go. It says 1.5, so I did about 3/4. 1 tablespoon, or is that 1 teaspoon of salt? Alright. Has anybody hit the pool? I have not seen. Okay, baking soda, salt, and oats, which we need. We just have the, you know, the Quaker oats. And 2 cups, so we need 1 full cup of oats. Let me just get the, pull this up. Okay. Alright, we got our butter brown. We're going to kill the heat. I'm going to do our 1 cup of oats. A certain kind of... It literally translates to candy. Okay. If you can if you can get a picture of it and post it on the Discord, Jay, I would like to see it. Alright, 1 cup of oats. And slowly mix into the wet ingredients until we'll come back. Alright, so let's get our spatula. What are we preheating the oven to? 350. Okay. Yeah, I mean, chocolate chip cookies are up there. It's like, I mean, Oreos are so good. Oreos are kind of situational though. Like, if I just think, if I want a cookie, I want a chocolate chip cookie. If I'm like, I want to enjoy my cookie, I want an Oreo with a glass of milk. If I'm thinking I want a fancy cookie, I want the soft white chocolate macadamia cookie. You know? And then if I want the cookie I'll just stuff down my face, those are Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies. Because, you know, Sarah was a Girl Scout for, I mean, she still is a Girl Scout. She's been a Girl Scout for, you know, almost 30 years. And it's like, man, she would always like, okay, what do you want for your Girl Scout cookies when it's time to buy cookies? It's like, I only want Thin Mints. Like, the other ones are okay, but Thin Mints are my jam. And then I only get like 1 box or 2 boxes, because then I just down them, you know? There's no self-control when it comes to Girl Scout cookies, because I think they're just, you know, they're a limited time, and you get them as like, okay, you know, it's $5 a box, and all that, and you're just like you're doing advanced calculus in your head of like, how many Girl Scout cookies can I reasonably eat in a short amount of time without going back and buying more Girl Scout cookies? You know what I mean? Alright, this is mixed up enough. Okay. Now. Okay, in a large bowl. Okay, now I still need to mix these together. Again, this is our brown sugar, salt, and baking soda, and white sugar, where the others were the flour and the oats. But man, like Girl Scout cookies are just so. Girl Scout cookies are like the McRib of the of desserts. You ever put some Thin Mints on top of some like mint or chocolate ice cream. Oh, it's so good. So good. I can't think. We were talking about Girl Scout cookies before. Somebody's favorite was trefoils in the chat. I'm like, that's crazy. I know a lot of people's are Thin Mints or like Samoas or Tagalongs. I'm okay being basic, liking Thin Mints as my favorite. Okay, there we go. Mixed. Now. So, add the large bowl, place the butter, brown sugar, white sugar, and mix. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and add our butter. Again, this was browned on medium heat, 1 full stick of butter or half a cup. So now that's some butter ASMR right there. If Popcorn was here, I would have made him clip that. I mean, but yeah, Scale, you can't beat the classics. Like, alright. Alright. Get that all incorporated. Looks pretty good. Right, now we will add our 1 egg. Careful not to. There we go. And our. How much? 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So we'll just do a teaspoon and a little splash. A teaspoon and a little splash more. Because it's 1.5 or 3 teaspoons to a tablespoon. There we go. Alright. I almost just want to eat this. Like, forget the rest of it. Like this, obviously, this would be horrible to just eat. Alright, let's go ahead and slowly incorporate now. Slowly mix into the wet ingredients until dry. Okay. Got a good quarter of it right there. Yeah. You know what's a good cookie that I don't think anybody talks about? Are Subway's cookies. Those are good cookies. I will say that. Now, you know you're there to get your subs, but when you get like the little meal deal and you remember, right, Skell? Yes. Did you know you could go, I think you can buy like a 30 pack of those cookies, just like you can buy like a 5-foot-long sub. You can buy a 30 pack of those cookies. Or it's some ridiculous amount. Obviously it depends on the store. But yeah, you can buy an absurd amount of those cookies. Like each of them too. Like again, soft white chocolate macadamia. I love so much. Sorry, Scott, I didn't mean to turn you on to something that could affect your healthy journey there. But I was about to say, but when the world opens up, and you're gonna have like a party or a get together or something like that, remember that fact. When you're getting your Subway sandwiches, you can also get a ton of cookies. Because there's something about it, you know what I mean? It's like, I can spend this time and make great cookies, but then I can just get cookies from there, which is obviously what I love about restaurants specifically is like it's so optimized. Like if you think about just a McDonald's hamburger, like a regular hamburger or like a Big Mac or something, the amount of time, energy, resources, and money that went into making that the perfect optimized burger that it is ridiculous. It's really hard not to appreciate it when you think about it. Like to make the Big Mac what it is, to make the plain hamburger what it is, they have spent more money on R&D for that than you will ever earn in your life. And you kind of got to respect it. You know, ow, Molly, I'm sorry you're not the center of attention right now. Please, ow, Molly, ow. Turk! Good to see you, man. Yes, cookies. From the Destiny Cookbook, chocolate chip cookies. But exactly, Skel, you and I are always on such the same wavelength. Like, I appreciate you. Don't forget your command, Turk. Skel, I don't think we've come up with one for you yet. If you want your own command, feel free to let me know. Just whatever little kind of comment or phrase or something, so we can add it. So when you come in, or if you come back from a lurk or something, you can let us know that you're there. Just like Brittany's and Turk's there. Anytime someone has the same opinions as I do, let's keep them around. Obviously, but you're a good person too. Love watching you play. Okay, everything is mixed in there. Now I gotta fold in the chocolate chips and walnuts. So these are our now it says chopped. Alright, I'll think of something. So these are kind of bigger, but they're dark chocolate. It says 8 ounces, which this bag is what, 10? So we're going to do about half of this. Alright, so let's do about half of the dark chocolate, and then let's do the regular semi-sweet chunks. Oh, what? Alright, there's our big chunks too. Alright. Okay, Daichi, I'm sorry, I can't watch you do that right now, so you'll have to wait, please. Mommy will be home in about 20 minutes, or 10, 20 minutes. Alright. Well, let us know you're back with your command, Turk. That's what it's there for. Alright. And again, I'm not going to add walnuts just because the boys might not like it because of that. And I don't want to be responsible for eating all of these myself. I have a good daily calorie count always going. And yeah, I go to the gym most days, but if I'm the only one eating like 10 of the 12 cookies, you know what I mean? Like, I can't. No. Tear grip. Okay. Alright, now it's folded in. Okay. And please, okay. So we're going to be baking these for 15 to 17 minutes, and then I will get into the boys' leftover dinners. Let's get our tray out. Oh, yeah, I think Brittany's, because she's a mod. Because everybody else's who aren't, like, I set it to VIP. Turk, did I not? Turk, I know what the problem is. Even though, you know, everybody should just be their minds. I'll make that adjustment to it, Turk, once I get this done. So, again, we preheat the oven to 350 with parchment paper and non-stick spray. So, let's get that on there. Alright, parchment paper. Oh. No, I'm gonna do it with aluminum foil. Just it's better. I just prefer it. So let me do that. Sometimes our oven can be temperamental, and I just don't want it to like do that. Alright. So we're gonna bake about 15 to 17 minutes. I think it's about the right size. But look, guys, look at this. Like, don't you want this? Even though it's raw, don't you want this cookie? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? You know what I mean? And this is supposed to make 14, but I think they might be bigger. Oh, you're a fact. Sorry, Jay. Give me 1 second. I have to be a little more focused on the fact than I do the cookies. Then they're just gonna be giant cookies. As tasty as exactly. All right. Okay. Maybe these two will be giant, and the rest will be a little bit moderate sized. You guys know I'm never good with proportions. Like, what was it I was supposed to make the other day, and there was supposed to be like 14 or 16, and I made like 10. It's like, well, it is what it is. They might all just blob together. No, I didn't. I mean, you can, but if not, I mean, we don't have another hour. It's still gonna come out amazing, though. But also, welcome. Oh, God, help me with that. Sorry, I know I didn't say that right. Fighting. Okay, thank you. That's really easy. I appreciate that. Welcome in, Fighting. We're getting our cookies in, and then we're going to get our leftover roulette for the boys and myself and Sarah when she comes home. And then we will... what an odd assortment of sizes of this. I don't have another cookie tray. So this is just... You guys know this channel. It's just going to be a mess, isn't it? I need like 2 inches apart. But I just want to do